Okay, hello grade 10s. I'm just quickly going to do some select questions from this exercise that I sent you in the group. I'll be sending the whole memo along with this as well, but this is just showing you the steps, how we do each sum step by step. So if you have questions, let me know. Yeah. Okay, so we have our special triangles here on the right hand side. You can see them here. And we'll use them to answer these questions, because these questions usually tell you answer the following without a calculator. Alright, so you can't just go type all of this directly into your calculator, you must show your steps. So if we take a look at sine 30, here's my 30-degree angle on the right hand side. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Remember that we're using Alright, so sine is opposite over hypotenuse. In this case, opposite is 1, hypotenuse is 2. Then cos squared 45, you put all of this to a square. 45, cos is 1 over root 2, because cos is adjacent, which is 1 over hypotenuse, which is root 2. So it will be 1 over root 2. So I'll just rewrite this 1 over 2 plus, what's the square root of 1 over root 2? Well, it becomes 1. And what's the square root of root 2? It stays 2. So half plus half is 1. Alright, remember to pause the video if I'm going too fast, or if you just want to double check something, just go over it again. Okay, so next one, tan 30, tan over tan 60. Well, we draw our special triangle, the 60-30 triangle, right? Tan 30, if we're looking from here, tan is opposite over adjacent, right? Yeah, opposite over adjacent. So opposite in this case is 1 over adjacent, which is root 3. Tan 60, now we're looking from this angle. The tan is opposite, so it would be root 3 over 1. Or we can just go rewrite this. It's 1 over root 3 times 1 over, if I take the opposite of that, 1 over root 3. Alright, let's just check that. So then it should just give us 1 over 3. Tan 30 all the way over tan 60. Remember, you can use your calculator to double check yourself. Right? You must, when they say without a calculator, you must show steps like this one. Okay. And how did I get times 1 over root 3? Remember, if I have something at the bottom of a fraction, I can take the reciprocal or the opposite of that fraction. So this is root 3 over 1. I just flip it around and multiply. Okay. And that's how I get to 1 over 3. Next one, tan 60 plus sine 60. So I have my 60, 30 triangle. Well, tan is opposite over adjacent. So I'll just say root 3 over 1 plus sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So it's root 3 over 2. Well, can we add those two? We certainly can. Right. It's root 3 plus root 3 over 2. Let me just see if we need to simplify it. Yeah, so we can just add them together as 3 root 3 over 2. Right, because this is a whole root 3 and this is half root 3. I'll just rewrite that so you can see where I'm coming from. This is root 3 plus, I'll rewrite it as a half root 3. So 1 plus a half is 3 over 2 root 3. So I'll just rewrite it as 3 root 3 over 2. Okay, that's my answer. You'll get your marks for these steps, showing them. Alright, that's important. That's why you can't just go put everything directly into your calculator. Next, cos 30 tan times tan 30 minus tan 45. So we have angles from two different triangles here. Firstly, cos 30, so I swap my triangle a bit, so that 30 is at the bottom. Cos is adjacent, which is here, over hypotenuse. So I'm going to substitute that in. Root 3 over 2. Tan is opposite over adjacent, so it's times 1 over root 3. Right, so next we have tan 45, which is opposite over adjacent, so it's just 1. So if I simplify this further, I'll see that the root 3 and the root 3 cancels out, so it becomes 1 over 2 minus 1, right? 1 over 2 minus 1, which is equal to negative half. Always at the end, go double check your answer on the calculator, but you should get exactly that. Alright, but you get your marks for showing the steps. Okay, next one. We have a big one. We mustn't be scared of big sums like this. We just go and substitute back in. So 45, 45 at the top. Let's just use my triangle. Yeah, the 45-degree triangle. So sine 45 is 1 over root 2. You can find it. And then cos 45 is 1 over root 2. Right, and then this multiply. And then tan 60 is root 3. You must just show that, and tan 30 is 1 over root 3. Alright, so at the top I have a half, below I have 1. So a half. Alright, I hope that makes sense. You need to know how fractions are working, my laws of roots. Remember, we learned as well that root 3 times root 3 is 3. That's important for all of this work. Okay, let's just do 1 or 2 more. Okay, this is the second last one. Alright, so I'll give through another thing that you can go and learn, but you'll learn on this diagram, the little diagram that we have, that cos 0 is always equal to 1. Sine 90 is always equal to 1. So the answer here is 0. I'll send that through as well for the work. Okay. Lastly, we're going to use our 30-60 triangle. 30-60 triangle. So remember, if I have a 4 in front, it means multiply. So I just keep it there. What is cos 30? Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So what's my adjacent? Root 3. Hypotenuse is 2. And remember, the whole thing is squared. But this square, be careful here, this square is only for cos 30. You don't apply that square to the 4 as well. Okay. Next, we'll continue. Tan 30 is 1 over root 3, as we know by now, times sine 60. Sine is root 3 over 2. Okay. Yeah. So let's just simplify that a bit. This becomes 4. Root 3 squared is 3. 2 squared is 4. Plus these two cancel out. So we have 1 over 2. What happens here? The 4 and the 4 cancel out. 3 plus a half. We can go and simplify that to 1 fraction, which will be 7 over 2. Alright. I really hope that this gives a bit more insight into how these are calculated. When they say without a calculator, you must know that this is what they mean. Alright. Please communicate with me. Let me know if you need any help understanding this, especially with the previous sections, because I didn't have the ability to make these videos when we were starting with trigonometry. So if you want me to do additional videos on previous work, just let me know and I'll do that, as well as perhaps revising some of the older work. So please just communicate with me. Remember, we have a lot of work to do and we need to make the best of the situation. So good luck and please talk to me.